Gonna work on my chainsaw today. It's a Stihl MS 192C. I've had this saw for maybe 8 to 10 years. Never had any problems with it. I need to change the handle. This is something I broke myself by running over it with my tractor. It's been run over twice and dropped about 12 feet. Still runs fine, but it's time to change this handle. I've had it tied on here for a while, but that's not very safe. So I've got a new handle here I've had for quite a while. Bought it right from Stihl dealer. Probably had it a couple years and haven't even opened it yet. There's another number on it. So it's the entire handle, this entire piece, because the place where the screw screws into to hold the handle on is broken. Like that. Doesn't look like it should be too hard to change. This is the part that broke out of the original handle right here, the part the screw goes into. I hope I still have the screw. I have to use part of the original handle here on this side. Here. I'm going to take it apart, take it outside, blow all the sawdust out of it, and start taking it apart. Take these two nuts off first. Takes the carburetor off, I think. Just like that, comes right out. All right, looking at the new part, let's see what's got to come out of there. Looks like that handle has to come off. This will need to come off to get this side off. Carburetor has to come out. Like that, just slides off. So I'm going to take a picture of that, make sure I get it back together right. And that just pops up out of there, I guess. Pin pulls out of there. Take this hose off. Down in here there's it's like a couple hoses. This hose goes right there. That hose goes there. I don't see anything else holding the carburetor in there. Another torque's holding it there. And then there's one right there. Looks like there's a bigger one right here. Magnet. These can all be put over here. I've got the screw that goes in there somewhere. I can't remember where I put it. It's holding that in there. Whoa. We got some pressure built up in that tank. Okay, so that just comes off like that. I'll go set that aside on my bench over here so it doesn't fall on the floor. All right, this thing just popped out of there. 3 little clips here. There's 2 hoses. Oh good, the whole pull start comes off. I can clean that up too. don't know if that helped me at all. Still can't see in there. Yeah, we can kind of see in there better. It's the gasket for the carburetor, or spacer. Must be a spacer. So now there's a big boot down here. That looks like it has to be taken out. Okay. Spacer. So that went inside the boot here. That other metal spacer ring was on here. This has to go through. And the carburetor seal's on that, so you don't want to mess that up, I don't think. I hope I'm not messing it up. So now you can see in there this is where the carburetor connects to the crankcase, and that was going through the plastic. Okay, now I need to get these wires unhooked. This fuel line unhooked. Trying to get that grommet out of there. That little rubber grommet there. It's going to be tough to get back in. Take a couple more pictures. All right, it's out. We're going to need that on the new one. I'm going to plug these hoses up so I can take and blow this all out. I don't want anything getting in the fuel lines. Okay. Block off the hole to where the carburetor goes. So when I blow all this stuff out of here, it doesn't get inside there. Take this out and blow it out with the air hose. Okay, I took it outside and blew all the stuff out with my air hose. Looks like that now. Got a couple few lines. 1, 2, 3, I guess, in the primer. Kind of cleaned that out. Hope it still runs. Forgot to plug that one. Nothing went down there. I already put that spring in there. Where is it? It's hard to see. It's right there. I already put that spring in there from the old one. Let's see, this one came out last. Let's put it in first. Goes into this hole here. All right, that one's in there. It's right there. Now, let's see. This is going to be a tough one, I think. Looks like this one goes there. Okay, it looks like I got it back in there. It's right there. It's a grommet that goes around these two wires. Okay. Okay, I've got that rubber part back in there. I had to grab this with pliers and pull it through. These wires have to be hooked back up. This has to go back in that hole there. Yeah, just kind of blew off the carburetor, clean it up. So this, see it, this goes down in that hole right there. There's a tube right down there. And that line hooks onto here. First, we have to put this little ring back in the center of the hole. Right there. We're going to put our spacer, or whatever it is. Whatever this thing's called. and the carburetor goes back on there. Okay, so there's a tube down there off the carburetor that goes into a hole down there. And then the other fuel line here going there. If you can see in there or not. I forgot to get that piece that fits here. Off the old one. Where's the old one? This piece. Where is it? Right here. This piece has to come out. There it is. So that piece goes in the hole. Clean that off. Yeah, that goes like that. There it is back in there. That's where your adjustment screws are. It just keeps crap out of here, I guess. All right, now this got to go back in there. That wire goes in there like that. So this has to go in here somehow. Oh, gosh, I think this has to go in first. Oh, I see how that works. Push it like that. That wire's hooked into here and the other one's hooked in the bottom. Push it like that. This wire makes contact with this, shorts it out. I guess I should put some screws in this thing. Big one must have went there. Still haven't found that screw for that. Does that go there? It's threading into the new piece. Must have to make its own threads. That will be going in here. Oh, that thing's a little messed up too. It's gonna be okay though. Oh, that's not the right size. Sound good. Okay. So this big one must have went up here. Two small ones. Choke. This piece goes like this. Okay, that goes in there. Or does it? No, it goes down there. Like that. that. Nope. That goes like that. And that spring goes like this. And this goes on there. Ah, the old sprung. Oh, the spring goes under there. That. Push down, throttle. So now I need to put this piece on. However it goes, like this. Put the nuts back on. Both of them nuts. Click. Okay. A little piece of foam that goes in here. Come on, get in there. And the air filter goes back on. Probably should get a new one, but I don't have one. Cover goes back on. Off, on, start. Okay. Okay. So now I need to find the screw that went in there that I put someplace. And that is the one that was broken. So if you look at the old one, Let's see, use my light. You can see that this thing was all busted right here. And the thing that's in the center to screw the screw into is gone. That's why I changed the whole thing. I have to get some new stickers or get these off, because the one that's down here tells the size of the saw and everything, and the new one doesn't come with that. I guess I'll have to take this back off. Is that on top of there? Yes, it was. It was underneath here on top of this. Okay, we may be okay. All right. I thought something looked open on top. Okay. Good, I didn't have to take it all apart. Okay. It's done. Put a screw in it and we're done. That wasn't too bad. Now we can cut wood again.